Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
And a look at our Dakota Magic Casino Skycam shows a bit of a breeze there in the South Dakota-North Dakota state line near the Hankinson area, but things are otherwise quiet in this area. Maybe a few clouds, but high pressure is moving in, which again is great news. We'll see some sunshine as we go through the day on Friday. You can already see some of that clear sky in the Devil's Lake Basin, a thinning of the clouds gradually from northwest to southeast this evening. Tomorrow, waking up tomorrow, temperatures in the lower teens to start the day. South wind around 10 miles per hour. A bit wind chilly early tomorrow with a colder Canadian air mass around, but then as you go to the afternoon, low 20s expected. That's a couple degrees above average for this time of year, but have the sunglasses handy as some fresh snow and some sun will make for a bright Friday afternoon. Your hometown forecast shows most of us in those low to mid 20s, with some of the warmer spots perhaps in the upper 20s. May squeak out a low 30 there in the Sisseton Hills area. So, of course, most of us, of course, will be in the lower 20s. So here's that winter storm watch. This is for most of our area, including areas up toward Duluth and down toward Pierre. This excludes our extreme northwestern neighborhoods and northern neighborhoods. We'll talk about why they're excluded from this in just a second. But this watch has been raised because of the travel impacts we're expecting from this storm. On the American model, it shows early Saturday morning some light snow moving up from the south, as well as some freezing rain in our southern and eastern counties. That snowfall looks to spread northward through the day on Saturday. So if you're planning on traveling anywhere in or near or around Fargo to get either here or to get away, looks like Saturday morning is going to be your best bet to get out before some of the snow starts accumulating on those roadways. And you can see, once you get past Bismarck, if you're traveling westward, things look okay there. And down toward Minneapolis, looks like Saturday is mainly rain through the day on Saturday, which is good news if you're flying in to Minneapolis. But then, of course, as we go through Sunday, Sunday is when the heaviest snow and the strongest winds are expected. The most impact to the roadway is expected on Sunday. Look at those arrows. That's a strong northerly wind, so blowing and drifting snow and blizzard-like conditions are not out of the question for Saturday, or for Saturday and Sunday, especially though on Sunday, as the system slowly moves its way through Minneapolis, off toward Duluth, and then Thunder Bay, Ontario eventually. This is Monday morning now. We're seeing some snow lighten here on the American model. Still windy though, so still expecting some blowing snow to reduce visibilities on Monday morning as well. It's not till later on Monday that the system finally clears the area and high pressure looks to move in for the day on Saturday, or on Tuesday. So here's what we're looking at for the American snowfall potential model. So the GFS model is what we call this. This is the 3-day total, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The blues there are 6 to 12 inches. I expect 4 to 8 inches in our northern neighborhoods. Some areas like Rolla, Devil's Lake could get 0 to 3 inches. That's why they're not in that winter storm watch at this time. For the purples, though, that includes areas like Grand Forks and Fargo in the 12 to 18-inch range. I expect Grand Forks to be on the lower end of that 12 to 18-inch range, and same goes for Jamestown. I expect Jamestown to be on the lower end of that 12 to 18-inch range, but with blowing and drifting snow, travel will be difficult for most everybody in this area here as we go through the weekend. There will be some spots down near the South Dakota-North Dakota line that could be 18 inches or more of snowfall when everything's said and done. Again, it's on the American model. Now, looking at the European model, timing is about the same for the onset of the snow. It looks to gradually work from south to north through the day Saturday, starting as light snow and then picking up as we go through the later hours on Saturday. Still shows on Sunday strong northerly winds and heavy snow through the day Sunday. So this agrees that Sunday will be the highest impact day for those roads with those blizzard-like conditions, making for some treacherous travel conditions. But the difference here that the European model has is it keeps the snowfall around longer as we go into the day on Monday. This actually has the snowfall hanging around through the day Monday, even into Tuesday. And with that, if it sticks around longer, European model, of course, has higher snowfall totals. So here's the difference here, is that the 12 to 18-inch range on the European model is expanded for most of the northern Minnesota areas, including up near Roseau and Langdon as well. So that's the difference between the European model and the American model. It still has most of our southeastern neighborhoods in the 6 to 12, and it also has some areas where there could be 18 inches or more when everything's said and done for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we've highlighted Saturday and Sunday on our 7-day planner in red to show that those are the impact days. So travel could be difficult, especially on Sunday where there could be some blizzard-like conditions. And on Monday, some snow showers do linger. Cooler air then comes in behind this system. But as we bring in the new year, Andrea, looks like things will be quiet for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It does look to be a little chilly there for the ball drop there, or I guess New Year's Eve, for temperatures in the single digits overnight this decade into next decade.
Well, after the weekend, we'll need some quiet days.
Yes, some quiet days and some time to maybe shovel out after some snow.
There we go. Thank you. And